Meeting will come to order, please. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. Would you turn off all electronic equipment, and we'll stand again for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Johanna, call the roll, please.
Mayor Becker.
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg.
I am here.
We have before us for approval our minutes of 3 meetings on May 2nd. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion we approve those.
I second that motion.
Mayor Becker.
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Yes.
We will now open for public comment. You have 3 minutes on any subject.
Sewell 22 West Drive. Mayor, you three amigos, banditos, may have flim-flammed the voters, but keep in mind, being elected is one thing, but taking office is something entirely different. Taking office requires taking a solemn sworn oath. Mayor, you should be ashamed dragging your Hallelujah judge into administer this solemn oath when you have absolutely no intention of honoring your oath. Mayor, you three amigos banditos must solemnly swear to uphold the New Jersey State Constitution, which expressly stipulates and mandates in Article 8, Section 4, a thorough and efficient education. Once again, Mayor, education in Margate is neither thorough nor efficient. After squandering over $250,000 per pupil, 44% of the 8th graders cannot meet minimum math expectations in basic math class. Mayor, although your campaign BS falsely claims, quote, making sure government works effectively and efficiently for the people, end of quote, Mayor, this is a complete crock of malarkey. Mayor, when Art Cotilli informed you that the state DOE determined Margate schools failed all 7 indices of efficiency, you vehemently denied such a document ever even existed. Mayor, you can be in denial, you can be a doubting Thomas, but it costs taxpayers dearly. You three amigos banditos insist on running 2 half-empty, white elephant, redundant schools. Its budget gobbles up 1/3 of the entire city budget for just a handful of pupils. Mayor, if you three amigos banditos were not so brain dead, you'd immediately right-size and consolidate to just 1 school with just 1 principal administrator. This way, voters would have 4 years to see consolidation does not destroy anything except wholesale waste and fraud. Mayor, wake up and realize the gig is up, and Trenton won't tolerate this fiscal nonsense any longer on all 3 levels of state government. My last handout outlined Senator Steve Sweeney's intent to sink the NJEA's featherbedding and gold bricking. Judicially, Gary Stein's Latino Coalition case is being adjudicated as we speak. On the executive level, we have a die-in-the-wool fellow traveler socialist in Governor Murphy, who has declared New Jersey will be a sanctuary state for illegals and a host of children looking for half-empty schools to rapidly fill up. So, Mayor, your subliminal message of preserving Margate's quality of life is pure bunkum, and it won't fly any longer. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, John. Is there any other,
Some things never change.
is there any other public comment? I'm sorry, I apologize. Last chance.
Steve Warner, 103 North Sumner. I guess I just have to chime in. I wouldn't agree with the way Mr. Sewell spoke to you guys, but I think that maybe that's one of the things that should be dealt with in the next couple years, for sure, the schools. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Anyone else? Is there a motion to close public comment?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We will now open public comment on the resolutions listed on the agenda. Is there any public comment?
I'll make a motion, we close.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Johanna?
Okay, we will go through the resolutions. At the end, there will be a resolution recommended by Solicitor Scott Abbott to go into closed session.
Yes.
So we'll start with resolution number 104-2019, authorizing payment and claims.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for the consent agenda, which includes resolution number 104-2019 through number 110-2019?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Mr. Abbott?
Scott?
Okay, as I understand it, we have been in the process of negotiating new lease terms with the the Elephant Association, probably not calling that correctly. Save Lucy Committee, I'm sorry. And so for you to review some of those terms and counter negotiations, I think it would be best if we made a motion to go into closed session so we can talk about these terms of the lease and the association's relationship with the city. Mr. City Administrator, I think you agree, right, that we should go into close? I want to brief them, and then, of course, that eventually that will come out public. But right now, we should negotiate terms, in the public. I think it's appropriate, Mayor, if someone would make that motion.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
Okay.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for the public, as we go into executive session, unfortunately, you'll have to leave the room. You can stay and wait, and we will eventually return to the public meeting. But according to state law, you can't sit here while we do that. I apologize for that.
We don't really have anything else left, though?
No.
other than
No.
that, right?
But you
Other
can't
than-
close the meeting.
No, but
Yeah.
we have to come out of executive session and back into public session to close. So if you care to wait, that's fine.
Go.
Go.
Okay,
Is there a
so
motion? Oh, wait, we have to reconvene.
All right.
There's a motion to reconvene the public meeting, please.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Okay, Madam City Clerk, just for purposes of the record, we went into a closed session to discuss terms and conditions of a negotiated lease with the Save Lucy Committee. The governing body has not made a decision yet. We have given some direction to our city administrator, and we will be further negotiating with the Save Lucy Committee with regard to their lease. Anything else, Mr. City Administrator? I don't think so. Good enough?
Good enough.
That's it.
Everybody, good. Thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you all for being here.